Good afternoon, everybody. This is Model Railroad Addict coming to you from the layout room with layout video update number 13. Been about 3 or 4 days since the last one. I said I was going to get some work done on it, and I have. The last video, I got the bench work up. Didn't have the tops painted or the fascia painted. As you can see, I did get some of the fascia painted around. So there's no, it's all black up to about that point there. I still got to go around the other sides over here. See, there's no paint on it all right there. Still got to do that, but kind of put a hold on painting the fascia and the tops. I decided to go ahead and do the track plan, get it started down onto the tabletops here. And in the last video, I had decided on 3 different options for the track plan. It was going to be a single main line that did a loop here and ran down the middle here. Give it a double track illusion, but it was only going to be a single main. I have opted not to go that route. The second option was a double main line that literally went around the layout, the outer edges of the bench work. I was kind of leaning towards that one a little bit, but I had a couple of subscribers send me a message on YouTube expressing their opinion, and the other option I had was the double main line that went around the room. And their opinion on that was the double main line around the room, and they gave me several reasons why they suggest that one. And one of the main one was if I went around the outer edges of the bench work all the way around, it would restrict me to only having industries in the middle between the double mains, and it was going to just make it kind of tight and kind of realistic looking. So they gave me reasons to go with the double main around the room, and I really got leaning towards that direction. So that is what I have chosen to do as a track plan layout. It's going to be around the room. I've already got the duck under in right here, as you can see. That's just regular brown tape, just covering up the seam, so it'll blend better when I put the scenery, the stuff down. But it is around the room. As you can see, I've already got the main lines done in around it. I'm road bedding them right now. You're looking at well, it looks kind of tight on the video, but they're actually, the outer one is a 15-inch radius and the inner one is a 13.5 inch. I also got told by them that that's more than enough radius for in scale. Even running large, pardon me, even running large 89-foot rail cars or auto racks, that it would not look bad at all. There'd be very limited overhang on that large of a curve. A couple of the other curves that are through here and up and over in here are larger than 15. I think I've got 25 or 26 inch ones over there right here, and I think it's 30 something over here. So the curves are going to be fairly good, but I have done it. I'll kind of give you the start here at the duck under. Double main, they're 1.5 inches on center, and they will go around the room like that, all the way around back to here, come through here. It's going to do like a little S right here, come back around through here, do a little S here, and then come back around. Like I said, I just didn't want them to go around the outer edges because it would kind of give that NASCAR racetrack appearance, and I didn't really want that. So I kind of wanted to get some right and left hand turns in there, kind of get a road course look, I guess, if you want to stick to NASCAR terms. But I used to be a vivid NASCAR fan. I'm not really into it like I used to, so don't think I'm just doing that because I'm major NASCAR. But anyway, back to the railroad. I did that basically just so I can get some right and left movement, and it's not all just right hand turns or left hand turns, whichever way I've got it going. The other thing nice about this design is I can run multiple trains at a time, and with it being around the room, I can still probably run a 40 or 50 car train and it not be chasing its tail like I would have if I'd stuck to the O gauge that I was doing last summer. So, but that's the track plan. Now, the only industry that I have set in stone right now, it's not really an industry, it's my diesel shop I've already got a number of the large radius turnout coming off back there. In fact, let me duck under here. Do it. I've only hit my head twice so far since I put that up, so I'm pretty good. But I already got a turnout put in here where it's going to go back, and it's going to feed back here into the diesel shop. I'll have 3 tracks obviously go into the diesel facility here, which the lighting in this room is horrid right now. I'm going to work on that over the next couple of weeks also, so bear with me on it for right now. I got a diesel shop right here that's actually a car shop, 2 car shop kits I've put together to do a diesel facility. It's still in the process of being built, but that's the approximate location it's going to sit. Probably put some kind of fueling facility up in here with standing towers and stuff. And then I'm probably going to have another line that'll come through and then go back onto the main over here. So you can enter and exit right here, and you'll enter and exit back over here to get into the diesel shop. Right in here will probably be a little town scene. Over here is an industry yet to be determined. I'm thinking about putting a grain facility through here somewhere. Through here, not real sure yet, and through here, not real sure yet. Something that I kind of came up with earlier was maybe taking this down. That wall right there is roughly about 18 inches. So I thought about maybe extending the bench work out to meet up with the edge of the wall, and putting a switch right here that go off into a yard. Make a small yard. I think 18 inches across. I think it's 2.5, 3 foot deep. Will make, for in scale, a fairly decent yard. So that's probably going to happen there. I'll just have to move that top one off, and I'll build a bench work around that so it'll be under the layout storage. But that's kind of going to be in the works now. And so I have a yard on here. But oh, and by the way, I never have mentioned the track. The track I'm going to be using is, obviously I'm using the right here, the Midwest cork road bed, and I'm going to be using right here, I've got the Atlas Flex Track Code 80, not Code 80, yeah, Code 80 Flex Track. I think it's Code 80, Code 55, Code 80 Flex Track. We'll be using in that. I've already got the rails put down in the engine facility, so I'll just have to, when I work on it, switches right here. These are the switches I'm going to be using. They are the Pico, and they are the large radius ones right there. I've got a couple of them already bought, and those are going to be used exclusively throughout the layout. It will all be large radius turnouts everywhere. Largest ones I can use. I'm not going to use any small ones because I want just the bigger ones, because they're not in scale. It might as well go with the biggest ones because they're not going to take up. The Kato track just sitting there. I'm probably going to make, I've got this thing built right here, and I'm probably going to put some of the straights on there and mount this under the layout somewhere and make that a programming track when I get all that set up. But for right now, I'm concentrating, sorry about that, I ducked under again. I'm concentrating on getting the roadbed down. Right now, once I get the main lines down, then I'm going to probably paint the tabletops, the dirt brown, and I'm thinking about painting the roadbed a gray. That way, when I do go to finally ballast it, which will probably be one of the last things I do on the layout, but when I do finally go to ballast the track, the roadbed will be gray. So if I have any bare spots or a little thin in the ballast, it won't show the brown roadbed cork through it because it'll be painted gray. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'll get all the base painted. I'm going to cover a couple of these holes up, get all the base painted dirt brown, and then I will paint the cork a gray color, and then that way, and I'll probably paint in between it too, the gray, so that way it'll kind of give the illusion of what the Kato track already looks like, but when I go to ballast it, it'll just, the gray I think will look better underneath the ballast than the brown cork. So this is where it's at right now. I want to continue to work this probably the rest of this evening, and I work Wednesday and Thursday. I got this Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So I'll probably work some more on it this weekend. Hopefully by the end of the weekend, all the roadbed will be down for the 2 main lines. And then it'll just be a matter of fact of getting the tabletops completely painted, the roadbed painted, and then deciding what kind of industries I'm going to have there. I've got the idea of where the turnouts are going to be to go off into them, and then I just got to make sure everything's going to fit. Probably should have designed the industries before I did the layout, but you know, in scale it shouldn't be too hard to make it all fit. So, but that's it. I'm going over 10 minutes here. Wasn't really planning on to be that long. That's just the way my videos turn out to be. So I'll cut it off right here. Probably get another one up this weekend. And until then, this is Model Railroad, and I'm signing off.